Greetings, everybody. This is Leviathan here, and today it's happening, guys. The PTR for patch 2.6.7 is live after we had to wait quite a day for it. All day long, it seemed, but it's finally here. It's just about to be before midnight here, Thursday on the East Coast. We have a week to test, like they've told us, so basically until next weekend in October here. We'll have access to the PTR, but one of the things that we do get whenever we get access to PTR is exactly what we have in store for Season 19. In a previous video, I did detail exactly what would be happening with the seasonal theme, Pandemonium. We'll put a link to that in the video description, so make sure you check that out. There's a blog post that went over all the different kill streaks and the rewards you get for the kill streaks and everything. So that's something that'll be persisting right from when you create your seasonal character. I'm also going to get into the PTR and test a seasonal character. I'll be doing that on stream, so check twitch.tv/Leviathan111 if you want to catch that whenever I'm doing some testing. It'll be mainly with Crusader. But with Crusader in mind, let's go ahead and look at all the different things that we normally talk about when we talk about seasons, which is the Heydrig's gift. And one thing to note, I don't know exactly who made this comment or where the source came from, but I've heard through the grapevine that until all the new sets are out for each class, that the Heydrig's gifts rotations and the sets that are included will not change. So you know how each season we can tell what the next Heydrig's gifts will be because they've been on this set rotation of 1, 2, 3, 4 since they added in Heydrig's gift in the seasonal journey. That will get shaken up at some point, but not until all the sets are out. So with that in mind, the next sets that we have for this coming season, Season 19, you're going to get Unhallowed Essence for Demon Hunter, which is huge. Probably one of the fastest and best starts for the season. On the Barb, you have Wrath of the Waste, which is actually great because they're making so many changes to Wrath of the Waste and how Rend interacts with Whirlwind. This could be a really cool start if you want to do some of the new Barb stuff. You got Tal Rasha's Elements for Wizard. Set kind of doesn't do as much as it used to for the Wizards, but it's the gateway. You can use it to get into your Veers and your Bazooka Wizard. You got Helltooth Harness. It's kind of like an all-around set for Wizard. It's not, or for Wizard, for Witch Doctor. It's not too bad, but these days, Witch Doctor's doing a lot more with like Zuni and Legacy of Dreams. So you can use that to start. Raiment of 1,000 Storms. A lot of people don't really like this set that much. It's one of the like squishier ones, just not a great starter set in general. So hopefully you will utilize this as a monk and then quickly transition out of it, or maybe just not start monk. Crusader, if you got Roland, I've warmed up a little bit more to Roland's. It wasn't a set that I really enjoyed, but when I was doing like my GR55 for one of those previous conquests, it actually wasn't that bad. So it's not the worst start, and you can use it to transition potentially as you farm up the new set with Fist of the Heavens for the Crusader. So that'll likely be what I'll do this season, or maybe start Demon Hunter. I'm not sure yet. And then lastly, Necromancer Rathma set. Bones of Rathma. This is like the pet Necromancer setup. And then, of course, most people these days are doing Legacy of Dreams with the Skeletal Mages, stuff like that. Maybe Thorn's Necro still. That kind of got nerfed a bit. We'll see if that actually keeps going forward. But you're starting with Rathma. So there you go for your Heydrig's starter gifts. You are seeing some really cool things here. A new portrait frame. It's called the Portrait of Valor. And a new pet, which is essentially like previously we had the Murk Goblin, which was like a Murloc Goblin, like the Treasure Goblin as a Murloc. It looks like a skin of that, but with a very like holy angelic look to it. And this one's called the Angelic Goblin, appropriately enough. What's nice to note about this is that it's a reward for reaching the end of the seasonal journey. So you can see here, when you get through your first chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the seasonal journey like usual, you get these past rewards that we've had in a previous season. But what they did one time with the Galactic Wings, I think it was 2 seasons ago, we got that at the end of Guardian, so there was a reason to keep going through all your different chapters and doing these objectives. This season they're bringing that back, so you can get this sweet portrait frame and the pet. So make sure that you're going to utilize this opportunity, because who knows when these come back, who knows when the Galactic Wings are coming back, if ever. This is a great opportunity to get some cool new cosmetics. So that's for doing the entire seasonal journey from start to finish. We'll go ahead and head back to what we're looking at here, because we also want to talk about the Conquests. These transmog things have never changed. For the 5 Conquests for this coming season, You've got Sprinter / Speed Racer, which is doing all acts 1 through 5 in campaign at under 1 hour at max level. So it's not too bad. I actually did it solo a couple seasons ago, so it's definitely doable solo on a Demon Hunter. But in groups, it's cake. It's much, much easier if you do it in a nice organized group. And there's guides out there for that too. For the next one, it's Avarice and Avaricia. Get a 50 million gold streak while you're outside of the vault in the Inner Sanctum, which is where you fight greed. This one's not hard at all, especially if you level up a Boon of the Hoarder, and then you go and just get a bunch of kill streaks, which actually you will want to be doing this season with your Pandemonium seasonal buff. But basically you just want to kill a lot of enemies, have the Boon of the Hoarder working for you to drop gold, have a nice gold find percentage working for you as well, so those piles of gold are nice and big. And then as long as you keep that streak going, you will get to 50 million. If you get any build that farms T16 and you use a Boon of the Hoarder, you should get this Conquest very easily. So it's one of the easier ones to target this coming season. And that's to help you with continuing on your seasonal journey. The next one up here is On a Good Day and I Can't Stop, leveling 3 gems up to 65. Very, very easy to do these days. You're already on your way to 70 to unlock primals. So grinding out gem levels, not too hard to do at all. This is another easy one for you to target to get your seasonal journey completed. And then I would say another one here that's really simple is Divinity / Lionhearted, get to greater of 75 solo. You know, it's just 5 above that primal level that you're going for, the GR70. So you might as well just continue to spin it up. And that'll be more than capable, like any set, 6-piece set, when you're starting to get all the nice pieces with it as well, the ancillary pieces. You should be able to do 70 and beyond, no problem. Last but not least, the Thrill and Superhuman, one of my favorite ones actually, is doing a Greater Rift level 45 solo without any set items equipped. This has been made super easy now with the Legacy of Dreams gem. You basically just put that gem on and it'll give you all the power you need. Just put together a random array of 13 legendaries. And if they're ancient, even better. With the Legacy of Dreams, you're good to go. You don't even really need a Legacy of Dreams. It just helps make it even easier to do this. But GR45 is like child's play at this point. And we have so many multipliers on our skills and damage coming in from the different items, whether it's bracers or quiver or whatever. If you get a couple multipliers, your legendary gems, you're good to go. So actually a really easy set of conquests outside of Sprinter and Speed Racer. This one you'll have to work a little harder to do. So it's not too bad if you're trying to get all 5 done. And certainly any of these 4, you have to do 3 to get your full seasonal journey done. So you have some options here as well. That's going to do it for this overview, though. I just wanted to give you guys our traditional Season 19 overview of the Heydrig's gifts. Alert you to the fact that there is a reason to do your whole seasonal journey again with the new pet hair and this portrait frame, and then also give you some tips and tricks on the Conquest. I will give you a little something here at the end. I've got a preview of what the new sets look like. So for the Crusader, this is the Aegis of Valor set. You can see it has like a nice Imperious angelic look to it with the helm there in particular. Definitely borrowing from Imperious. So that's pretty cool. That's the Fist of the Heavens set for Crusaders, new in this season. And then for the Monk, I actually like the Monk one quite a bit. This is the Patterns of Justice, the set that revolves around Sweeping Wind and Tempest Rush. So that one looks really nice. I've always liked this necklace thing that the monks get. The balls. I like balls. I like the balls there. So in any case, hop into the comments. There will be links to stuff in the video description. Check the links out. Let me know what you think, what you're looking forward to in the season. If you've tested anything yet, what seems strong, what seems to need a buff or maybe a nerf. I don't know if you'd call for nerfs. Let me know. Let's talk it up. I'm really looking forward to testing this one out. Again, I will be on my stream, twitch.tv/Leviathan111. Subscribe to the channel because I'll be putting together videos of anything I discover on the PTR, bringing you guys guides and builds and anything I think of. So make sure you come on back for that content in the future. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Adios for now.